everything went wrong. Hours of progress deleted in seconds, but that's only because of one tiny mistake. And the worst part, to beat Minecraft, I have to touch kids before the timer hits 0 or I will explode. I spawned into the world, grabbed a tree near a tiny cave and got some iron. And honestly, everything felt normal, at least for the first 5 minutes, because then the timer dropped to 1 minute, and that's when the real stress starts. See, I still didn't fully understand how this mod worked. I only knew one thing: if I didn't touch a baby mob before the timer hits 0, I'll explode. So I started panicking. I saw a small fish in the water and thought, oh, perfect.
Baby, come here.
I clicked it, but nothing happened. Then I realized Minecraft doesn't even have baby fish, at least in Java edition. Now I'm running around the world like a maniac. But at a distance I spotted 2 bees.
2 bees, huh?
Which meant I needed flowers fast. So I sprinted through the forest collecting tall flowers like my life depends on it, because it literally did.
Come here. Give me your kit.
What? Oh, hell no! Hell no! No!
Finally, that was close, but not too close.
And just like that, I survived. Phew. At this point, I still had no real plan. This was my very first time actually playing the challenge. And I was also sick while recording this, so if my voice sounds dead inside, that's because I probably was. Anyways, I started preparing like a speedrunner. Got flint, made a flint and steel, and then used one of the greatest Minecraft cooking technique ever invented. See? Cows and pigs have 5 hearts, and a stone axe deals 4.5 hearts. So, if you light the mob on fire for 1 tick after hitting it, it dies instantly, dropping a cooked food. Efficient and definitely ethical. So now I'm farming food. Everything is going well. Too well. Because I got distracted, I started enjoying the animal genocide a little too much and completely forgot about the timer.
Where are the chickens? I feel like I saw chicken there. Yeah.
I tried to save it by breeding 2 chickens, but it was far too late.
Oh. Bye bye, I guess. I should have been more careful.
Honestly, I wasn't even mad. I barely invested any time into this world. I was sick and the challenge almost felt mentally exhausting. So I took the explosion as a sign to take a break. A week later, I came back feeling healthier and smarter, I guess. And definitely more prepared. I have the confidence here, but Minecraft humbled me immediately. Because the world spawned me inside a badland biome.
Wait, oh my god. Badland, bro.
Which there is no animals and barely any food. And my timer was already ticking. Wait, hold on. Luckily it was a small biome. There was a tree, plains biome. Anyways, so I grabbed a stone tool and immediately started searching for baby mobs because there is no village within my render distance. But at around 1 minute, luckily I found a baby pig.
Oh, there is a kid here, bro.
And I monetized it. But then night started falling. So I slept quickly and headed out searching for the most important structure in the run, a village, because this challenge has one massive hidden problem. Eventually traveling too far becomes impossible. You can't just explore forever when your life depends on finding a child every few minutes. So instead of speedrunning the game normally, I decided to become OP first. I mean enchanted diamond gear. I wanna turn myself into a tank before challenge becomes impossible. While exploring, I found a room portal and I got excited because if there was enough iron there, I could craft an iron pickaxe and steal the gold block on the top. But there wasn't enough iron. But it gave me enough nugget for 1 iron. So instead I crafted flint and steel. In the second quadrant, I found another ruined portal. Still no iron.
Give me your second string.
But then in the third quadrant, I found the third room portal, which is insane in one seat. At this point, Minecraft was trolling me. Meanwhile, this entire time, I was breeding chickens, hunting baby mobs,
Oh, there is a kid here,
and desperately trying to not explode while traveling between quadrants. I genuinely thought the nearest village was over 1,000 blocks away, so I almost gave up. But then, out of the corner of my eyes, I saw a sandstone.
Oh, there is a village over there.
So the house blended into the sand so perfectly I almost missed it, and this village changed everything. I immediately grabbed the 2 chickens because these 2 chickens were no longer chickens, they were immortalities. As long as I kept breeding them, I had an infinite babies, which meant I could safely stay in one place, which means I could build a trading hall. And that's when the run truly began. Now remember those 2 strings I got earlier from the spider? Yeah, those became insanely important because using an old duplication glitch I could turn string into infinite emeralds and emeralds into diamond armor. This strategy was so broken, Mojang actually removed it in the newest version. But since I'm playing on 1.21.4 with the old mechanic restored, this village basically became a Wall Street. I don't know what that reference could help with anything, but okay. So I started building a villager farm to gain extra 5 villagers, an armorer, toolsmith, weaponsmith, librarian, fletcher, and if it's possible, a cleric. Every villager had its own purpose, and slowly I transformed from a random guy exploding into a fully geared tank. Diamond armor, diamond tools, golden carrots. Now I needed diamonds. And this is the terrifying part, because caves were the one place that I truly cannot control the timer. Going down is easy and fast, but coming back up is slow. That's the biggest problem I have. I had no idea how long I could stay underground, so every second underground felt dangerous. I checked the timer constantly. 1 minute.
Build the channel.
How?
Because you did not literally touch a kid.
I'm touching kids, bro.
30 seconds. I started panicking.
Wait, do you have enough ender pearls?
No.
Did you even go to the nether? Oh, you're dead.
Ooh, I saved you, bro. Oh my god. Whoa. That was stressful, yo. I wasted 2 of my ender pearls.
That was the moment I realized this challenge wasn't just hard, it's mentally exhausting. But eventually, I found 3 diamonds, enough for an enchanting table, which meant it's finally time for the nether. I collected obsidian, built the portal, enchanted my armor, and accidentally created a setup that would later destroy the entire run. Still, I kept progressing, collected lapis, combined enchantments, upgraded my gear, and finally, I went to the nether to locate the fortress. And eventually, I developed what I thought was a genius strategy. Instead of traveling through the nether to the fortress directly, I would travel through the overworld first. Because if the timer exploded inside the nether, I genuinely thought I might die by lava after the explosion. And by traveling through the overworld while breeding other mobs sounds easy. So I calculated the coordinates, measured the distance, and started traveling to the general place for the fortress in the overworld. I was confident, way too confident. While traveling, the timer hits 30 seconds. But I wasn't worried. I had blast protection.
What?
Everything goes wrong. Hours of progress deleted in seconds.
Hold on. Huh?
And the worst part, the armor should have saved me. I was confused why my armor didn't protect me from the explosion. So I tested it into a creative world and discovered the real problem.
Oh. get it. Since this is fire protection, it doesn't protect me from the explosion at all. What in the world?
One enchantment. That's all it took. So after losing everything, I took a break because of the college and real life responsibilities, but mostly because this challenge has broke my spirit. When I started the third world, I already knew something important. This challenge was never about speed, it was about survival. So this time, I became more careful. I found the village early.
What the? Village. Okay, bro.
Built the trading setup, and I will skip the grinding part because it's boring. But one thing did happen. 4 pillagers spawned, and for some reason my brain convinced me I could fight them with no armor, in hardcore, with just a shield. But one of the pillagers had piercing, which meant my shield became basically my emotional support. I nearly died and somehow escaped with 1.5 heart. Then I killed them using the most elite PvP strategy ever invented. I think they fit through a wall. Yeah, I'm a coward. Please don't tell anyone. Please, please. Anyways, I continued the grind, got full diamond armor, and then finally I got lucky with my first enchantment on my legging, which is...
What the heck? This is the first try, dude. Blast protection. I'm glad, dude. Like,
Your deepest, darkest secret.
when I was at grade 2, we were showing each other's dick. What? Oh, big was yours?
Oh, tell me.
That's a secret, I guess.
How on earth? Why do you guys show each other? Why?
Cause to see who is bigger.
Then I continued enchanting the rest of the armor with protection 4, and the time came to test if the armor is enough to protect me from the explosion.
Kill me, don't kill me. Yeah, didn't kill me. Oh my god.
And this time, I survived. That single moment changed everything, because now the timer explosion stopped being an instant death. But now, it became a resource management problem. Every explosion damages my arm, meaning if even one armor piece broke, I'm dead. So now the challenge evolved again. I wasn't just surviving the timer anymore, it was a matter of durability management. While waiting for the villagers to restock, I also started aura farming. Yeah, I know this looks cringe, but please don't flame me in the comments, please. Anyways, I eventually collected enough obsidian for fast traveling and entered the nether. This time, everything felt different. I knew what I had to do. I located the fortress using pie charts and headed toward it. Eventually, I reached the fortress and collected 8 blaze rods, while desperately trying not to let the explosion destroy the spawners. Then I returned home, repaired my armor, crafted a brewing stand, made one villager to a cleric, and finally got an ender pearls. Now the stronghold is next. Using Ninja Brainbot, I calculated the stronghold coordinates. And because traveling through the overworld would take forever, I used the nether travel instead. 1 block in the nether equals 8 blocks in the overworld, which meant my obsidian investment finally paid off. After a long trip, I reached the coordinates, built the portal, and went through. But I completely missed the stronghold, so I measured it again and traveled a few distance, built another portal, and traveled through the nether to the exact spot of the stronghold, and it spawned me on the surface. To check, I threw an eye, and look at this. Weird. The eyes were pointing strangely, but somehow I was already standing directly above the stronghold. At this point, before entering, I logged off and finally fixed the mod properly, because this entire challenge had one unbelievable annoying bug. Every time I rejoined the world, the timer resets itself. So after suffering through that for literal days, I finally fixed it. And while I was there, I added one final secret, a custom message that would appear if I actually beat Minecraft. Then I logged back in, dug down, found the portal room.
I'm called this scuffed, bro. Sad. Bread are for present. What? Okay. I'm happy.
And now, all of that suffering will pay off when I enter the end.
Go. Why am I teleported?
But that's when I realized something horrifying. I forgot to start the timer again.
Oh my god, I forgot the challenge. Here we go. I'm dragging. I'm coming. I thought the dragon is shooting me. Oh goodness. Oh, that was close. I think I'm done. Let's step down the dragon. Killing it.
Yo, chat, my brother is gay. Wait, what? Wait, what? How are you surviving? Wait, this is an actual recording.
Yeah.
Wait, did you get actual blast protection?
Yes.
No, where's the best?
What do you mean?
Come on, bro. Take it praise.
I mean, I'm pro at the game, but like,
You're better than me, bro. I don't know how. I was the one who teached you, but you got better. Hey, heal up, bro. Heal up.
what
Yo,
in the world?
yo. Yo.
Oh, dragon.
Hey, you did.
And after all of that failed worlds, all the explosions, all the stress, I finally killed the Ender Dragon.
I killed the dragon. Let's go.
The challenge was over, and the custom message is
Whoa, did you just...
Hey, yo!
Yo, what the...
What in the world was that?
And honestly, after everything this challenge put me through, that was somehow the perfect ending. If you enjoyed this cursed challenge, consider subscribing, because somehow I always manage to create challenges that slowly turn into psychological warfare. And honestly, I think they are only getting worse from here on out.
I won.
Bro, come on, you touch kids, bro.
Oh, stop. Don't say it like that, bro. It's weird.
Come on, it's the truth. I saw you touching a villager kid so bad. Bro, I saw you touching a kid like smoothly, bro.
Okay, stop.
Bro,
YouTube will gonna be ban me.
you
Stop.
can censor this whenever you want.
Bye.